Welcome back, AUTOZEN JPN. This isn't a joke. This isn't clickbait. It's real. A new era has arrived, and no one saw it coming. Who would have imagined that a 660cc Kai car could beat a Ferrari in acceleration? But that's exactly what has happened. Today, we introduce the new Suzuki Cappuccino, an iconic legend reborn with performance that's sending shockwaves across the automotive world. The original Suzuki Cappuccino, launched in the 1990s, already defied expectations. It was a tiny car built under Japan's Kai car regulations, limited to 660cc engines and compact dimensions. Yet it delivered real rear-wheel drive fun, a turbocharged engine, a lightweight frame that made it feel more like a go-kart than a car. Fast forward to 2025, and Suzuki has done the unthinkable. The new Cappuccino isn't just a revival, it's a revolution. At its heart is a 660cc turbocharged engine. Yes, this isn't any ordinary engine. Its compact power plant now features direct injection, a high-efficiency turbo, and shockingly a hybrid boost system. The result? 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 0 to 62 miles per hour time of just 3.9 seconds. Yes, 3.9 seconds from a Kai car. That's Ferrari F430 territory. That's Porsche Cayman GT for pace. From a 660cc engine? Unbelievable. How is this possible? Let's start with the weight. The new Cappuccino uses a chassis built with ultralight aluminum and carbon fiber composite materials. The total curb weight? Just 720 kilograms. That gives it a power-to-weight ratio that rivals exotic supercars. Add to that a newly developed active suspension system and electronically controlled aerodynamics. And what you have is a miniature track weapon disguised as a city car. But performance isn't the only story here. The design is breathtaking. The new Cappuccino retains the charming retro cues of the original round headlights, a smiling grille, a removable roof. But it's been reimagined with sharper lines, a wider stance, and a bolder presence. LED lighting gives it a futuristic edge, and the rear diffusers, not just for show, actively generates downforce at high speeds. Step inside, and you'll forget you're in a Kai car. The interior is futuristic, compact, and driver-focused. The digital instrument panel feels like it belongs in a fighter jet. The bucket seats hold you tight, and every surface from the carbon trim to the stitched leather feels premium. Even with its compact size, the Cappuccino comes loaded with features. Touchscreen infotainment, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, voice commands, and even a heads-up display. But perhaps the most shocking thing of all isn't the speed, the tech, or even the looks. It's the price. This supercar-slaying Kai car starts at just 2.5 million yen, or roughly 17,000 United States dollars. That's less than a tenth of what you'd pay for a Ferrari. And yet, it offers something many six-figure cars can't: pure, unfiltered driving joy. Automotive journalists who have driven the new Cappuccino have one thing in common: they're speechless. One said, "It accelerates so fast, I laughed out loud." Another claimed, "This is the most fun I've had in a car under $100,000. A major European magazine went so far as to call it the little monster Japan built to humble the giants. Of course, it's not perfect. Cargo space is minimal, and it's not designed for long road trips or carrying passengers. But let's be honest, this car wasn't built for practicality. It was built for passion. For those who love corners, G-forces, and the sound of a turbo spooling. For drivers who crave connection and engagement. In a time when the automotive industry is dominated by electric SUVs and soulless automated transport pods, the Cappuccino is a breath of fresh air. It reminds us what driving used to feel like. It's light, raw, and alive. And it proves that small cars can still deliver big thrills. The best part? This is a Japanese car through and through. It was designed in Japan, engineered in Japan, and built to honor the spirit of the original JDM era. Suzuki could have played it safe, made an electric box with 4 doors and bland handling. But they didn't. They took a risk. They brought back the Cappuccino, not just as a nostalgia piece, but as a weapon for the modern age. The new Cappuccino isn't just for collectors or car nerds. It's for anyone who believes driving should be fun. It's for anyone who wants to smile every time they take a corner. And yes, it's for anyone who's ever dreamed of owning a Ferrari, but found that dream out of reach. Because now, for a fraction of the price, you can own something just as fast, maybe faster. So is this really the car that beats a Ferrari? On paper? Yes. In spirit? Absolutely. But numbers only tell part of the story. The real magic of the new Cappuccino is how it makes you feel. It's the kind of car that turns every drive into an adventure. And once you experience it, you'll never look at small the same way again.